Hello everyone. Good morning children. How are you all? I hope you all well. So, today we are going to start lecture number 2 of chapter 11. और many students told me कि मैम थोड़ी स्पीड इंक्रीज हो रही है. So, in today's lecture, I'll try to मैं अपनी स्पीड है वो थोड़ी कम कर रही हूँ. स्टिल अगर आपको ऐसा लगे कि स्पीड थोड़ी ज़्यादा है तो आप मुझे बोलना, ठीक है. सो पहले तो आज हम रिवाइज द लेक्चर नंबर 1 एंड देन विल स्टार्ट अ न्यू टॉपिक बिकॉज इन लास्ट लेक्चर में भी हमने 2 जितने पेज कर लिए थे, थोड़े ज़्यादा ही कर लिए थे, बट आई थॉट कि टॉपिक इज़ वेरी ईजी, सो ज़्यादा हो गया था. बट डोंट वरी, मैनी स्टूडेंट्स को थोड़ी स्पीड लग रही है तो हम थोड़ा स्पीड में स्लो कर रहे हैं और आगे हम थोड़ा स्लो ही करेंगे क्योंकि कोर्स की तो कोई टेंशन है नहीं, अभी तो स्कूल ओपन होने वाली नहीं है, ठीक है. सो शैल आई स्टार्ट? ओके, सो वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट अ रिविजन ऑफ लास्ट लेक्चर. सो कम टू द पेज नंबर 123 ऑफ चैप्टर 11. So, in last lecture, we have learned about the meaning of social responsibilities, then a concept of social responsibilities, then proper definition, then social responsibility towards the various stakeholders, including like owners, investors, employees are the internal stakeholders, and the external stakeholders are customers, suppliers, government, and society. So first, we revise the concept of social responsibilities. So what is a social responsibilities? I know कि आपको सबको पता ही है बिकॉज वी हैव लर्न जस्ट इन लास्ट लेक्चर, बट स्टिल आई रिपीट. अगर जिसको भी लास्ट लेक्चर में थोड़ी स्पीड लगी थी उनके लिए आज हम स्पेशल कर रहे हैं. सो प्लीज़ अच्छे से वीडियो देखना, और फिर भी कोई डाउट हो तो आप लोग मुझे व्हाट्सएप थ्रू और एल्स यूट्यूब थ्रू आप मुझे बोल सकते हो. जिनके पास व्हाट्सएप नंबर है वो व्हाट्सएप थ्रू, और जिनके पास यूट्यूब पे जो लेक्चर्स देख रहे हैं वो यूट्यूब में मुझे कमेंट से बोल सकते हैं कि मैम अभी स्पीड ओके है या ज़्यादा है या कम है, ठीक है. ओके चलो. सो सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज कंसेप्ट ऑफ अ बिजनेस. सो what is the meaning of social responsibilities? As I told you in last lecture, social responsibility means business has some responsibilities towards the society, because business can operate with the money of society, because without society support business cannot run or operate. So society is a very important part of our business. So business is an integral part of society, like it cannot be separated from society, and many categories of society are contributing a developed business, and it is responsibility of any business to contribute a certain part of their income for the social service, and the business unit have to decide to give this benefit to society or not. Business को decide करना है. Business has decided to a part of profit is given to society or not, and if yes, if business wants to give, then up to what extent he gives, up to what extent it gives, that decided by business. And the social responsibilities is a moral responsibility of business. So concept of social responsibilities of a company presented first time by H.R. Bowen in 1963 at USA, by Mr. H.R. Bowen in 1963 at USA. Please underline this. And the concept of social responsibilities has become a talk of town since then. And तब से social responsibilities has become a talk of town. and is defined by World Business Council. See, in first para, we seen the normal concept of social responsibility, and in this paragraph, we seen and we understood the definition given by the World Business Council. So, according to World Business Council, what is social responsibilities? For sustainable development of a company, improvement in standard of living. See, first one, the development of company. Second goal is the improvement in the standard of living. And then employment of their families also, an ethical commitment towards the local communities and ethical responsibilities of company towards society means social responsibilities. See, what is the meaning of social responsibilities according to World Business Council? Means for the sustainable development, company का development हो, then employees and their families of company improvement the standard of living of that, then many ethical commitments towards society and also other responsibilities of company towards society. These all are including in the social responsibilities according to World Business Council. Okay, clear? See, today we are going very slow, so I hope you all understood perfectly and you all are comfortable with this speed. In wider sense, policies made in favor of all the social responsibilities towards the concerned stakeholder of a company. Compilation of a program and a projects which force the company to take a decision as a part of responsibilities towards this stakeholder. See, अगर हम वाइड सेंस में देखें तो मैनी सोशल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ की फेवर में है जो स्टेक होल्डर के फेवर में है बट इज ए कंपाइलेशन ऑफ प्रोग्राम्स एंड प्रोजेक्ट्स which force to company to take decision as a part of responsibilities towards the stakeholder, and stakeholder is maybe internal or maybe external, but generally the responsibilities is an ethical and optional idea, not a compulsion. But from the new amendments in year 2013, Companies Act 2013, एक company having it has been mandatory for every company. So therefore now the social responsibilities can be considered a mandatory for the units like a company, and company which has a net value 500 crores or more, turnover 1000 crore or more, and profit 5 crores or more will be mandatory. That means a company which have a turnover 1000 crores or more, then net value 500 crores or more, and profit 5 crores or more is mandatory. It must be applicable the provision of social responsibilities. Such a company spend at least 2% of average profit of previous 3 years as expenditure for the activity of social responsibilities. What is the meaning of I'm sorry, not the meaning, how to calculate the amount of social expenditure for these responsibilities. So first we take last 3 years, 3 financial years profit, then we added that and divide by 3. That is the average profit of last 3 financial year. And then the 2% of that average profit is equal to amount which is CAM is for expenditure for social responsibility. I mean to say activities of social responsibilities. Thus, as per the new Companies Act, the company other to provision of minimum social responsibilities, it is mandatory to form a social responsibility committee which includes the social responsible 3 members from the board of directors. See, as per the amendments and new provisions and new rules in Companies Act 2013 and 14, it is mandatory कि company have to provision for the minimum social responsibilities. It includes uh, minimum amount and minimum activities for that work, and also includes the three board of members, I mean to say board of directors. And the Ministry of Law has emphasized the companies to become a socially responsible through this act. So here we complete the revision, one kind of detailed explanation, not it is a revision. मैंने totally detail में explain किया है कि what is the social responsibilities concept. So I hope now you all cleared about the social responsibilities. We take some examples for this kind of activities, like many a business and companies make a garden for a society की, और उसमें बहुत से डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ एक्टिविटीज़ के लिए सब राइड्स वगैरह जो अरेंज करते हैं बच्चों के लिए. Then tables are arranged for the senior citizen sittings and etc. So this is the one kind of social responsible activities for society, and also provide a good quality goods with reasonable price. This one is also one of the objective of companies towards the society. Then definition of social responsibilities. So if in examination paper asks the definition of social responsibility, then you have to write this definition, not according to the uh, कौन सी थी हाँ वर्ल्ड बिजनेस काउंसिल. इफ इन क्वेश्चन मेंशन define the social responsibilities according to World Business Council, then only you have to write that definition. Otherwise you have to write this 11.1.1 definition of social responsibilities with this triangle diagram. Okay, so now I explain you the definition of social responsibilities with this triangle. So responsibilities by choice towards the different segments of society. अलग segment of society means a part of society, different parts of society, and this type of responsibilities is a divide as per the class of society, okay, which type of customer, which type of class, and all. Then ethical responsibility towards the consumer and society. Then legal responsibilities towards the government, कि timely paid the tax liability. Then other जो भी fine means legal provisions rules जो भी हैं, it has to be followed by company. That is a legal responsibilities towards the government. And any work or any activity which is illegal as per the government rules and act is not done by company. Then financial responsibilities towards the owner, investor and employer. We all know about the financial sources because we had done the chapter number 8, and in that chapter we had to learn about the financial resource for the business like share capital, equity share, preferential debentures. So that all are the, and so these all are included in financial resource, and the responsibility towards that is called financial responsibilities. Okay, so clear now. Four types of 4 to 5 responsibilities. Okay, done. So now here we done the concept and definition only. And now social responsibility towards the various stakeholders. But before that, I mean to say before starting this, you have a 1 or 2 minutes just revise the concept and definition with this triangle. Then we'll move on social responsibilities towards the various stakeholders. I know we had done this topic in last lecture, but still I repeat it because मुझे ऐसा लगा कि many students need to a detailed explanation. So, okay, it's good for you, and it is a one kind of investment, not a wasting time. सो आप लोगों को लगे मैम ने लास्ट लेक्चर में भी ये पढ़ाया था और आज भी ये किया. सो नो, ऐसा मत सोचो, और ये जो लेक्चर है वो अच्छे से रिवाइज करते रहो. सो नाउ योर टाइम स्टार्ट नाउ. 1 or 2 minutes you have for the revise to topic concept and definition, and then we'll move on the next topic, that is 11.2. And also underline this information: a turnover 1000 crores, net value 500 crores. Okay. Okay, done. Good. So now come to the current topic, 11.2, social responsibilities towards the various stakeholder. So generally, business unit is an independent unit, and the responsibilities of business various towards the stakeholder is divided in two categories. One kind of internal, and the second one is external stakeholder. So in internal stakeholder, there is a three types of stakeholder: owners, investors, and employee. And in external stakeholders, there are four types: customer, supplier, government, and society. Internal stakeholder, the interest group which are associated directly with the management of a business unit and which is a part of unit are called internal stakeholder. Means a interested group which is directly connect with the management of business unit and also a part of our internal management, that is called internal stakeholder. And external stakeholder which is indirectly associated with the management like customers, government, which is connected but not directly connected with the management, it is called a external stakeholder. So first we learn about the responsibility towards the internal stakeholder. So social responsibilities of business towards the owner. Owner is a internal stakeholder. So first, after some Second World War, the era of industrial development in India was initiated, along with the incredible changes happen in a size and a type of business or industries. As a result of it, the need of capital was increased. As to fulfill the needs by sole proprietorship or partnership was not possible, so form of company was established. See, after the Second World War, industrial development will has start in India, but along with that changes, uh, result of need was increased, and for with by sole proprietor and partnership was not possible to fulfill that requirements for increased capital. So for that, company form was came to existence, and existence of two different entities in such a form as actual owners means shareholder and management came in existence. So due to this reason, some social responsibilities of company towards the actual owners arises, which is follow. See, these head points we just go through because हमने last lecture में अच्छे से एक्सप्लेन किया ही था. सो पार्टिसिपेशन इन डिसीजन मेकिंग प्रोसेस, देन कैपिटल सिक्योरिटी एंड ग्रोथ, protecting interest of honor and priority for development. First one, honor has to right the participate in decision making process. Second one, capital security and growth, because capital is a part of our business, and capital is a bring through honors. So capital की security and उनका growth वो भी social responsibilities है honors की वजह towards the honor. Then protecting interest of the honor. honors के जो भी rights है जो भी interest है उनको protect करना. And priority for the development. When the development plan being put in practice, there should be a priority to getting more capital from the actual owners and to offer them right share in the social responsibilities. See, when a development plan being into the practice, put into the practice, then it should be a priority for getting more and more capital from the actual owners and offer them right shares is a social responsibility. The right share means a share which is issued at the lower price or discounted price for the existing shareholder. So finally, now we start new topic of today's lecture, because हमने अभी तक जो किया that is not our detailed explanation that but one kind of revision of last lecture. So now, social responsibilities of business towards the investor. Investor is also an internal stakeholder, right? Because here we see owners, investor, and employee. These three are the internal stakeholder. So, as the size of unit increase, simultaneously requirement of capital also increase. See, जैसे जैसे a size of our business will be increased simultaneously, उनके साथ ही requirements of capital is also increases, and capital provided by investor in different form like a loan, preference shares, debenture, etc. And the social responsibilities of a unit towards the investor are as under. See, if we take a example, XYZ company produce a furniture chair, okay, but the management of that company think about the new production item, like from last 5 to 10 years this company made only a furniture chairs, but now they thought कि हम साथ में कबर्ड भी बनाए. That means this company wants to expand their business, right? But for that he has a huge capital. See, that is not a small type of business. It is a big company for manufacturing chairs. Okay? Now, so he want to expand the business, and for that he need more capital. For that he issued a debenture or shares in market, and from the market investors like shareholders, debenture holders purchase the shares and debentures and make debenture holder and shareholder of that company. That's why we can say that person the investor for the company, and company has to pay dividend on shares and interest on debenture. Okay, so now you all clear about the investor. Okay, good. So some types of social responsibilities for the investor which are as follow. First one, timely payments of return. As I said, the dividend pay on shares to shareholder and interest paid on debenture to debenture holder. So that in interest and dividend are one kind of return. So these investors have invested their money with the expectation of high, regular and reasonable return, बिकॉज वो लोग अपनी जो रुपीज़, अपनी जो सेविंग्स है वो हमारी कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट कर रही है, तो उनको कुछ तो रिटर्न मिलना चाहिए ना, अदरवाइज वो क्यों करें? विदाउट बेनिफिट कोई भी इन्वेस्टमेंट करता है नहीं. So it is a social responsibilities of a business to pay regular returns to shareholders and debenture holder. I mean to say investor. Then providing necessary information. Providing information regarding the current status and future plan of unit to the investor. See, providing necessary information regarding current status and future plan to the unit ऑफ द यूनिट टू द इन्वेस्टर, कि हमारी करंट प्रॉफिट सिचुएशन, लिक्विडिटी रेशियोज, हमारी जो असेट की सिचुएशन है वो क्या है, हमारा बिजनेस के साथ चल रहा है, हाउ मच आर टर्न ओवर, प्रॉफिट एंड ऑल दैट, एंड अदर financial ratios. These all are the important information which is very very useful for the investor. So it's provide to investor timely and regularly. So it is also responsibilities towards the investor. Then growth in investment value. See, if I investment doing an investment in one company as an investor, then बट ऑब्वियस मुझे इसी होप रहेगी कि भी मैं जहाँ पे इन्वेस्टमेंट कर रही हूँ उनका मार्केट शेयर है वो बढ़ता जाए, इंक्रीज हो और मैक्सिमम रिटर्न मुझे मिले. आई वॉन्ट टू रिटर्न मैक्सिमम, राइट? अदरवाइज आई नेवर इन्वेस्ट. सो फॉर दैट इन्वेस्टमेंट वैल्यू को ग्रोथ होना भी इम्पोर्टेंट है. So market value of investment is determined as per the financial result of the unit. If company make a good profit, good liquid situation, I mean to say cash on hand is more, then expense is very less and profit high, turnover more and more increased day by day, assets are increased, liability pay regularly, means on time, then only investment values grow, because financial condition of our unit is very good. That's why only a company, we can say that a company is financially sound, and then only the growth of our investment is increased in market. So, the financial decision of unit must be taken with the intention to increase the investment of the investor. Clear? Good. Then the fourth one is the security of money. See, investors जो है उन्होंने अपने मनी है वो इन्वेस्ट किए हैं, so उनकी सिक्योरिटीज is our responsibilities. So investors have invested their money and trusting efficiency of the management of the unit. So it is our social responsibility to make a proper used and provide a security to their money. So in future, while financial requirement arise, unit can easily procure the money from them. अगर हमने एक बार अच्छे से उनको सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड नहीं की, then if in future we arise the need for the money, then they can not invest in our company. So for that and for the good prestige in market, we have to provide a security of for that money. Then suggestions are welcome, and generally the investor are aware with the market trends, right? Because they knowing about the every company's situations and all that, and they all know about the market trends, and that's why the investors suggestions should be welcomed by us. So here we done the social responsibilities towards the investor. There is a 5-point: timely payment of return, providing necessary information, then growth in investment value and security of money. Then last one is the suggestions are welcome. So here we done this topic, that is the social responsibilities of business towards the investor. And in today's homework, you write a short note on a social responsibility of business towards the investor. Okay? Only the one questions you should write in homework: social responsibilities of a business towards the investor. And read this 2.5 page. 2 page we revised today and one new topic we had done. I hope now you all are comfortable with this speed. Still, if you have any problem, then you can tell me. Okay? So here we done today's lecture. I hope you all understood perfectly this lecture. Okay? Goodbye everyone.